I said, let me see your arm.
Mm-hmm.
They said, oh yeah, you was there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one thing, see. We talked earlier about the most important thing is this. They don't bother you because you're Muslim. They don't bother me because I believe in a form of the Israelites' true religion, which makes me an Israelite more. But they don't bother the brother because he believes in Islam. They attack all of us for one reason, and one reason only. You know what that is? And that doesn't just apply to us.
Mm-hmm.
They attack all of us, and when Malcolm, Dr. King, all of them realized that,
That's right.
because we were poor and didn't have nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and couldn't compete against them, and they decided, as Malcolm once said, the rich men were up in heaven. All of a sudden, they said, wait a minute, hold on. What are we going to do? One of them said, don't worry about a thing. I got everything under control. So what you mean? Look at them. The black ones, the white ones, the Hispanics, all of them together. They talking about we got everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I got everything under control. All of a sudden, when they started talking about, let's go up there so we can get what belongs to us. He stuck his hand in the bowl and threw them pennies down in the middle of it,
Mm-hmm.
and they started fighting over the pennies. He said, I told you I had everything under control.
Right.
And
Right.
it hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed.
All right? We, as Lenin, I'm not a communist. And once upon a time, I used to dibble and dabble in Marxist-Leninism, but when I read one book by Lenin, Capitalism, the Highest State of Imperialism,
Mm-hmm.
Lenin said, you can't have a revolution in America. He said, because the lumpen proletariat is daily being bought out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know a brother that's normally here in this studio.
Mark Vaisley.
Yes.
And Gabriel Prosser.
Gabriel Prosser.
What? And you know, both of you, what can we look forward to if they're successful and New World Order does succeed?
Well,
what can we look forward to?
Well, I believe in.
And I don't want it to.
I believe in everything that you all believe in Islam. Man makes plans,
Yes, sir.
but God,
Allah's the best
He's
plan.
the great God, is the
Right.
best planner.
I'm not speaking hypothetically,
You
though.
know, that's a good point, good brother. I do believe that many of us are going to lose our lives, but I believing in the power of Almighty Allah, I don't believe that it is in Allah's plans to allow a people that He created, a magnificent people, if we would just wake up to knowledge of self. I don't believe that Almighty God Allah is going to allow this magnificent race of people to be totally annihilated. But I do believe that there are going to be many of us who refuse to wake up, who are going to.
But I guess what I'm saying is, maybe I need to restructure, but I'm saying if they succeed, which I don't plan on them succeeding because Allah is the best planner, what will happen if they do succeed? Why do we have to fight so hard against the New World Order, the Bilderbergs and the Skull and Bones? What will happen if they do succeed?
You know, I was a community organizer, trained by one of Salim, just like our President Barack Obama. And power runs on two poles.
Okay.
Those who have people and those who have money. Those who have money only have an advantage because they can buy some of your people who ain't for real. But if you got the people, you know, when they were in Vietnam, the Viet Cong didn't have nothing but some machetes and some rice.
Okay.
We had all the high-tech, high-power, everything.
Yes, sir.
But guess what? I remember Malcolm said he went to the Bang Dong conference. And the United States went to talking tough to China. But they could do this and do that to them. And now China had invented themselves an atomic bomb.
Right, right.
And they told them,
Great equalizer.
they said, listen, what we think y'all ought to do is get your behind back to America. The little person who you think is nothing today may be one of the most powerful people tomorrow.
That's correct.
Yes, sir. So we're down to like 3 minutes, and I want to give y'all the 3 minutes. There may be a specific message about New World Order or the organization that you want to expound upon to the people. This is going to be on the internet. Watch the Underground Railroad every Saturday at 10:30. But I'm going to let y'all take us out. I'm going to be quiet. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, I'd just like to say in closing that we must recognize that we have a major enemy. It doesn't mean that, we're against every single white person that's on the planet, but that there is a segment in the white population that does not want to see the survival of the black race. They have been instrumental in establishing many conspiracies to destroy our people throughout the years. There's King Alfred, Rex 84, there's the COINTELPRO by the FBI to destroy the black leadership, there's the Willie Lynch. There are many different conspiracies. There's the international drug conspiracy that was busted by Gary Webb in his San Jose Mercury news article several years ago, which he lost his life for. So there's many continuing conspiracies to destroy our people, but the greatest thing that we can do in order to bust the conspiracy wide open and expose it and do away with it so that it doesn't affect our people is to unify with one another.
Okay, any finishing comments?
Well, I believe in one thing that we all knew from years ago. All power belongs to the people.
If you want to ride, don't ride the white horse. White horse, don't ride the white horse.